Hi, I'm Gary, and I just got here. Today I'm at the Urbana Flying Club, and I just took off from work, and I come out here with the Bloody Baron ready to go. Got my IX-12, and got a Ovonic 2200 milliamp hour, 50C discharge rating. Hey Dave, thanks for hopping on. Yeah, I got the LiPo alarm on there. I put a little Velcro on there to try and make sure it doesn't fly off while I'm going through the air. That way we don't have to cut the flight short. I got the radio set for 5 minutes, but hopefully using a LiPo alarm we'll get more than a 5-minute flight. The sun is coming down in the sky over here, but we're still going to fly on this side. Maybe over here. We don't have much wind, so I can pretty much fly anywhere I want. Hey David, thanks for hopping on. And yeah, some Bloody Baron. Let's get some flying done. Right there's the Ovonic. That's actually the one I used last flight. That's a 25C. I got 50C in there. Hey Michael, thanks for hopping on. I do have some civilian aircraft flying over there I can hear. We'll be out of their way for sure. See the LiPo alarm down there on the bottom, ready to go. It'll tell me when I get down. You know what, I didn't check to see what I got it set for. Alright, 3.4. That should be pretty good. Alright, we'll fly it around over here so you guys can see it in the sun. Hear that airplane turning over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Alright. Woo! Let's keep it in the air, guys. I threw it straight up and I pushed down so it wouldn't stall immediately. Yeah, she's doing good. I must have left them trims just about perfect. So, I don't know if you guys, what type of airplanes everybody usually flies or what, but you know, an E-flite foam airplane is really fun to get out and it looks good. And you know, the balsa builds, you can really add a lot of characteristic and spend lots of time building those, and they fly great. But if you just want to get out and get a quick flight on your way home from work, or quick flight before work, or you just don't have much time, these little FT airplanes that you build out of foam board are cheap and they're really easy to get in your car. I mean, these are tiny. They don't take up much room. I could get 30 of these in the car. And with a little 2200 milliamp battery that you use with all those E-flite airplanes, man, it's real easy. And that's why I've built I built this one, and I'm building one now. And I've had some friends build me some, and I've even bought one at a swap meet that it wasn't flown, so it was like brand new. But I really think these are really good value for the money. And get you in the air, and you can get a lot of practicing done. So I'm in full throttle on this, by the way. So if I don't get really good flight time, I mean, I push it the whole time. I'm flying a slightly small prop, probably than what it usually calls for. The motor probably isn't just quite right. I probably got unbalanced prop on there. Of course, the foam is really bad shape, and it's got a ton of hot glue in it. So, you know, it's not perfect in no way, shape, or form, but it sure gets the job done, and I can get out here, get a nice flight in. It's about perfect where the sun is setting right now. I got the perfect amount of light out. Still running full throttle the whole time, guys. Never getting off of it. It's just too heavy to try to fly it without it. And this is, I'm almost pushing completely forward on the elevator to keep it inverted. It is a lot for it, but it's doing it. I think with this much elevator needed to keep it up, I don't think there's any chance that I could do an inverted loop. I did check the rudder, and I do have rudder on it, so kick it over at the top of a stall. Oh. I hear that airplane. It's a pretty decent day out, and they're probably just getting laps because the airport is a few miles over north of here. And so I'm probably just off of their path for doing circles. It's about all I can handle. It's starting to sound kind of rough, so I'm hoping that nothing falls apart here. I have had the motor just fly off before. That hot glue will get worn out and it'll just let go. I mean, I've had a lot of things happen over this last year. We are getting close to a solid year, February 4th. And so I've spent a lot of time practicing with all types of batteries. I've had Venom batteries. I've had these Ovonic batteries, Z batteries. I've used the batteries that you get from Hobby King. So my radio said that 5 minutes are up. So now we're into extra time because the LiPo alarm is going to tell me when my flight's over. I was trying to hold it inverted, but I was on the downslope, so there was no saving it at that point. There we go. Got it that time. Nice and low. Nice and close and low. Almost felt like I had to move there for a second. Bringing it in tight. I have crashed this one plenty of times. I'm telling you, I've tried some pretty crazy stuff with it too, and that is a reason a lot of the crashes have happened. There's a nice post out there I just noticed. I tried to roll, but I pushed a little bit on the stick a little too much. There, it was a little nicer. I don't roll to the left too often. Or, yeah, it's usually to the right. There's a left again. Ooh, getting it down there a little ways. Bring it straight back at me. Ooh. adjusting with the rudder. I don't think it can do a full-on knife edge, but I can hold it on a 45, it looks like. A little bit of a knife edge. Getting it behind the porta-john over there. Oh. That stopped when I hit the ground and it's over in some mud. Oh, well. Alright, let me see if I can get to it without getting my feet all wet. Those flight test guys have some kind of a saying, check your crap or whatever. Looks like I bent that just a little bit. So we're going to call the flight at 8.5 minutes. And I'll have to make corrections to the prop shaft there. But I still got an extended flight. Set this down in the car, guys. So, I got my hands full so I can put my hat back on. There we go. So, they don't always end up just perfect. Sometimes you're going to crash. That's just the way this hobby goes. And I'm just out here having fun. That's all I got to do. I don't think it even needs glue, Dave. It's just the shaft on the motor is bent just a little bit. I'll just straighten it out as much as I can and we'll fly it again, because these flight test planes don't have to be perfect to go through the air. And I just tried to do something a little too low, and that happens. And so, you know, till next time, yeah, we'll fly other stuff. And so if you guys like these videos, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, leave some great comments. I'm out here having fun every day, 365 days. Get that full year straight through. February 4th will be the end of 365 straight. Dean, Jermaine, I see you're on there. Appreciate you guys. And I see Michael and Dave, of course. And there's probably a few other people. I do appreciate everybody's support. Until next time, I'm Gary, and I just got here. I see you on there, Wayne. Thanks for hopping on.